So Kaunas is the second largest city in Lithuania and one of the most important student city in the whole country. So if this is your Erasmus destination or you're simply considering it, I'm Mirko from Erasmus Play, and in this video I bring you the guide for Erasmus students in Kaunas.
Hey. Wait a minute. Soon we are going to host a webinar here on YouTube where we are going to give you all the necessary information about how to find accommodation safely in any country that you are going to. If you are watching this video and you don't see the webinar live, don't worry, we have it saved only for you. So you can watch the recording here.
As always, the first thing we talk about is accommodation. So most of Erasmus students, they prefer to stay in a residence, and it's usually the universities themselves that offer public residence to the students. In particular, building 8 of like students' residence in Kaunas University. Kaunas. It's not Canva, just Kaunas. Kaunas University of Technology is one of the most popular one, as most of Erasmus students tend to stay there. However, it's worth nothing that there are like also students that prefer like living in a private residence, such as solo society, and others like students opt simply for an apartment. So if you are wondering about the best areas to live in campus, if you are wondering about the best areas to live in Kaunas, finally lives in Kaunas, you should know that being like a relatively small city, you can easily get around. Although most students prefer to live in the center to be more close to like the interesting areas of the city and universities and pubs and discos and things like that. You know, your students, you know that, and as some campuses are located there. So yeah. So on the other end, the public residence of the University Kaunas of Technology are really far from the center. So you just keep it in mind. Let's move on. Let's move on to our favorite part of the video, gastronomy, like for Raquel for sure. Okay, please talk about food all the time. Oh, sorry. The cuisine of Kaunas, and the one of Lithuania as well, is characterized by being adapted to the climate. What does this mean? I don't know. Just tell me. You're not just watching. Just share your ideas and things with me with this video, and not alone. And just talking with just like my camera alone with Raquel. Hello Raquel. So having dish, something that makes you say I won't eat for a week after that dish. That food is just full for the rest of my life. So typical Lithuanian dish that we recommend to try in Kaunas are first dish, the salty soup. I don't know, just I don't know this name, prepared to be beets and with green onions and vegetables. So cream is usually added. This is the most popular summer dish. Potato pancakes, that name is easy. Finally, an easy name. Made with grated potatoes or mashed potatoes, chopped onion and beaten eggs. So fried it in oil or butter and until golden brown on both sides. Sorry, the name is not potato pancakes, is
Kartoffelpuffer.
Kartoffelpuffer. Yeah, kartoffelpuffer. Next dish, listen. Cepelinen. Thank you, Greta. This dish consists of a dumpling made with cooked potatoes, filled with meat and served with bacon, mushrooms and sour cream, fried cheesecake. What the hell is this? These are small cakes made with some cottage cheese, covered with mixture of flour, dough, eggs, sugar, and then fried and served with berry jam. Now, partying in Kaunas, not Canva, Kaunas. This city attracts a lot of Erasmus students all the year and every year as well. So there is always a great student atmosphere. In Kaunas, there are a lot of pubs, restaurants, and not only restaurants like, well, I don't know, nightclubs and things like that. Discos where you can go and have a drink or just like, I don't know, like do whatever you want, just go and party. Some of the most popular places in Kaunas are 𝒏𝒍𝒂𝒅 pub. This pub is located in the center and is a club where there is like always like live music. Some days they have karaoke and usually like Erasmus students go there. I wouldn't go because I don't like karaoke's. No, not for me, thank you. Just, you can go with Rachel. Taboo! This is a nightclub that like students often go to, especially on days when the entry is free. Of course, they're clever, because you like to save some money during your Erasmus, you know. So if you like techno music, Leeds is your nightclub. And we couldn't forget Basement, which is another famous nightclub in the city. So regarding the cost of living in Kaunas, you like some good news. Life here is very affordable, like compared to the other European cities. Although the cost of living, of course, will depends on the lifestyle you lead in the city. The average cost of living for students in Kaunas is around like 500. No, not 50, of course not 50 euros, it's like 500 euros per month. Because like a room in a public residence can cost like around 100 euros, so it's quite cheap, of course, per month. But of course, if you decide to stay in a private residence or a short apartment, the cost will increase. When it comes to must-visit place in Kaunas, these include Kaunas Castle, finally a really nice name. That is located in the center of the city and it's said to be one of the oldest in the country. The cathedral and basilica of St. Paul and Peter. This cathedral is largest in the country and is mostly made of sprinkly red bricks. The old town of Kaunas, this neighborhood is the historic center of the city. So featuring buildings from the medieval and Renaissance period. Point of interest include the House of Thunder, the Church of Vytautas the Great, and the Church of St. George. Hello, George. Unity Square. Here you find a lot of museums, such as the 𝑬𝒓𝒂𝒔𝒎𝒄 Great Museum, the Devil Museum, and the surely not and Freedom Avenue. This is the largest pedestrian street in Eastern Europe, filled with like shop, cafes, and restaurant and whatever you want. It's a perfect place for you. Just go for a walk there. And certainly one of the best part of your Erasmus is that you can travel to another countries and places. From Kaunas, you can easily travel throughout the country, of course, and to like neighboring countries like Poland or Latvia. One of the best options for traveling is FlixBus, like a bus company that operates like all over Europe and offer very affordable prices. You can also travel by plane because Kaunas is an airport, like a lot of international destinations where operates a lot of low-cost companies. So, and additionally, of course, as Erasmus students, you like some transportation discounts. So our advice is take advantage of your Erasmus and like visit other countries and mainly Lithuania as well. Some tours we recommend from Kaunas are Vilnius, the capital of Lithuania, just an hour away from like Kaunas by like train. There you find a very nice nightlife and the student atmosphere almost like every day of the week. A very interesting port city with some nice places to visit, such its historical center, which bears influences from Germany and the Soviet Union. It's also a city with a lively atmosphere and a lot of beach tourism. 𝒂𝒏𝒍𝒂𝒅, a city where you can find the ruins of one of the oldest Lithuanian city, declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Riga, about like 4 hours away from Kaunas, known for its medieval town and it's like architecture. Warsaw, the capital of Poland, is one of the gateway we recommend during your Erasmus. If you made it this far, you can leave without like some really nice tip that Erasmus is prepared for you. First and foremost, and most importantly, apply for the European health insurance well in advance, please. Become a member of the student association in Kaunas, as you can benefit of some discounts in several places, and they organize some very fancy and funny parties all the week. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying with us, and thank you to me as well. Thanks for being so nice. Thank you to Raquel. Hello, Raquel.
Hello.
Thank you for helping me with like the pronunciations, names and things. Thank you, Google, for not working today. And subscribe to our channel, hit the bell, and like not punching it, just like with the click it. No punching, no punch to your screen. And fine, that's all. Okay, see you.